Today, I'm doing a little special idea I cooked up, kind of. I feel like someone's definitely done this before, right? Basically, what we're doing is I'm gonna be ranking every Pokemon based on how I think they would be in the real world. So if they're gonna be like a serial killer or something, or a chill guy, just an animal, or food. But yeah, we're gonna go from generation order. So we're gonna do Kanto today, and next time we do this, we'll do Gen 2, Gen 3. You get it? Anyways, I guess we can start it up now. Okay. So we just gotta start with the guy Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur... He's a plant guy. He could be a pet. I think, though, we're gonna start off with the first Pokemon. He's employed. Bulbasaur's got a job. He's a farmer. They use his ass for farming. Same with Ivysaur. They're over there planting seeds and stuff. They're helping the community. I think Venusaur is also employed. He doesn't look angry. He looks like a chill dude. He's just there for the vibes. All three of these guys are employed. They do each three things differently. They have a 9 to 5 with the 401. Nice home, nice wife, loving parents. I mean, loving family. I guess parents, whatever. I guess we could do Megas too. I don't know this guy. I mean, I think Megas are like vicious in a way. How big of a threat would a big ass Venusaur be though? He'd be a threat. I don't think he's like a crazy threat. He's like a kill on sight type of guy. You see that, you gotta kill that. You can't let that roam free. But he's not like a super evil guy. I think there's like way more super evil guys that we'll see soon. Charmander? I don't think Charmander has a job. He's a lizard, right? Yeah, he's like a lizard. He's a pet tier. That's a pet. A little guy. That's someone keeps around as a pet. Charmeleon though, I don't think he's a pet. I think he looks like he's kind of a little evil. I don't think he's kill on sight, but he's nefarious. He's a nefarious guy. I wouldn't want to be near him. He might do something bad. Now Charizard, this guy's all three of these Charizards these are like, it's like nuclear level threats. I don't know how to spell the word threats. There you go. These guys will blow up countries just for the vibes. I don't trust Charizard. I've seen him in the anime. He's an asshole. And then these are just big ass Charizards. They're probably more destructive than that guy. These guys, they would probably wipe out humanity. Famously angry. Charizards would fuck us up. I wouldn't want to live in the world with... I think most dragons, are just gonna kill us. I think most dragons kind of just go in here. Squirtle, he's a turtle. He's a pet. You can keep him as a pet. Pet guy. What does Wartortle do? I mean, I guess you could keep him as a pet, but I wouldn't want that as a pet. He's kind of ugly. He's just unemployed / broke. Well, I guess he's like... Actually, no, never mind. He's just a wild creature. He does nothing. He's just out in the open. He's not in civilization. He's just existing in the real world, in nature. No one wants him in our society. So he just stays in the trees in the swamp. Blastoids, he's employed. Look at those cannons. He can clean a good old car. Blastoids don't strike me as evil. I think most Megas, though, I think, if I'm wrong, I think they're like in pain, so I would assume they're like crazy. So we should probably just kill them all on sight, because like I said, they're in pain, so might as well just put them down. But normal Blastoise, he's got a career. He's a firefighter, he's a car washer, he's everything. Okay, Caterpie, I mean that's just a bug. These are just wild creatures. We're not really interacting with these guys. Now though, Beedrill is nefarious. Because that's a big ass bee. I don't trust a big ass bee. I think he would realize he's a big bee and start just fucking with people. I don't think he's necessarily the evilest guy. I think the mega one is kill on sight, but he himself, he's a little nefarious. He gets up to some evil deeds. I don't trust him. Thought he was what? His name is Beedrill, Polly. The word B is in his name. He is yellow and black. Polynosa. Polynosa. Species. Poison bee Pokemon. Polynosa. Mega Beedrill gonna drill you. He will be drilling me. I'm so fucking funny. Pidgey? Just a wild creature. Same with Pidgeotto. I could see an angle for Pidgeot being employed. It could be like our mail delivery guys. Slash like almost like a transportation type of Pokemon. There is a Pokemon that does exist like that in Gen 8, but I think he can also do that too. I think we employ Pidgeots. They're big enough birds to do stuff like that. And he doesn't strike me as a crazy bird. All the megas are just kill on sight. They're scary. I don't want those near me. That's a wild creature, same with that. I mean, I guess Eradicate could be nefarious, but he's just a rat. You could just shoot him. Like, that's not scary. These guys, they'll chase you. That guy flies and that guy has fire. That's just a rat. You can just fuck out of my way. Spearow's a wild creature. I think Fearo's kind of nefarious, though. I don't trust the Fearow. I trust Pidgeot. I don't trust Fearow. I see that sin in his eyes. That guy's definitely messing with people and pecking at them. Flies in and just starts stabbing people. Ekans. I mean, people have snakes as pets, right? Does Ekans have teeth? I mean, he bites. He is poison. I think he's nefarious. I don't think we should be keeping a poison snake as a pet. Arbok? How big is Arbok? Is Arbok like ginormous? Is he like anaconda size? We always need one. 11 feet? Oh yeah, that's a kill on sight. That's fucking scary. He's definitely not Charizard level, but that's scary. That shit started running at me, I'd shit myself. That's a big ass snake. Like he was your boy. He is, but if he was real, that guy would just kill me. Look at him. He's got sin written all over him. His face, his second face. He's a poison snake. I wouldn't want to be near that. That's scary. He's just gonna bite me and I'm gonna explode. I do like me an Arbok though, but if he was real, I am not going near that big ass snake. Okay, Pikachu. Pikachu's definitely a pet. I mean, he is the guy. Everyone's gonna want to own him. Or just gonna pick him up off the street. Just see him walking around. My Pikachu now. That's a she. Actually, you're so right, God. My fault. Because it's the female one. She will get picked up on the street. Because that is John Pokemon, as Polly has said. Raichu, though, he'd be employed. He'll be our electrician guy. Raichu doesn't look like a nefarious guy. He definitely would comply to be employed. He'd be our source of power. But bro is a dick. Is he? I know Lieutenant Surge's Raichu is a dick, but Lieutenant Surge is a dick. He's got the pit bull syndrome. He's just got a bad owner. But when you give him a good owner, he's a good guy. Sandshrew and Sandslash, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know what the fuck these guys do. But I don't even know like what they are, honestly. Sandshrew. Oh, he's a mouse. It's a little desert mouse. I feel like these are just wild creatures. Same with... is this another mouse? What the hell is Nidoran? They're just wild creatures. Can we employ a Nidoqueen? What would she do? Nidoqueen doesn't look scary. And I feel like she would be chill. I don't trust this guy. That guy's scary. But I feel like we could get her to do something. She's a strong Pokemon. Maybe we can put on a construction check. She is ground type too. She's poison though. She's poisonous. We just can't touch her. I think we can trust the Nidoqueen in our city. I think these two are also just wild animals. This guy's scary though. That's a kill on sight. I don't trust that guy. How big is Nidoking? If he's like 10 feet tall, I think he might be a terrorist. I think he might be on Charizard level. He's only 4 feet. He's not that big. But I'd definitely kill that guy on sight. Get away from me. Clefairy and Clefable. Aren't these guys like they heal, right? They got like magical healing powers. I'm reading Dex entries. They seem like they don't do nothing but goof off. One of the Dex entries just said they can be a pet. My client didn't believe that. What about the big one? What does Clefable do? It seems like these things don't like being in cities. I feel like this would be an illegal pet. Because every Dex entry is like they like being alone. They don't like doing anything. They're timid. They're scared. I don't think people are trying to scoop up Clefable. They would try to scoop up Clefairy though. This is a legal pet. They're endangered. You shouldn't be picking that up. But people will. It's like owning a pair. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. It's like owning like a sugar glider or something. Like you're really not supposed to own those guys. And they're very sensitive and you gotta take hella good care of them or they just die. Or like that one like Australian guy. What are they called? Like the Quakas? That's not what they're called. The Quakas. They're not called the Cloaca, they're called the Quakas. The Quakas. They're like that, where they have their own island just to themselves and you're not supposed to like take them. I think also Vulpix fits into this tier. And now I feel like people would definitely try to own the Ninetales. Because aren't foxes also... I mean, it's a wild animal. I think like every wild animal is technically illegal to own. It is illegal to own a fox in many states. Okay, there you go. That's also another illegal pet. But people will do it. I wouldn't blame them. But look at Ninetales, she's cool. I don't think Ninetales will do anything bad either. We could employ a Ninetales. I think there's probably better fire types we can use for employment though. Than just a fox. Okay, Jigglypuff, she's definitely employed. I mean, she's famously a singer. That's where we get all our music from. Jigs herself. Wigglytuff, though, I wouldn't call her unemployed. But she's like... she's a retired veteran. She has her own home. She's old, withering away. No one wants to listen to a Wigglytuff sing, but everyone wants to hear the Jigglypuff sing. She's just a retired old person, like Polynosa. He wiggly on my jiggly till I puff. Bars. Zubat, that's a wild creature. I think that guy's nefarious though. That guy's too big. He would know he could kill people. Okay. What do I do with these guys? I mean, in the anime, aren't they like employed? Like I have a vague memory of them in like one of the episodes in like a planetary... oh, that's not the word I'm looking for. like a fucking like greenhouse or something. But they're also like poisonous. And I remember that was like a whole plot point. Like one of them just fucking murdered Ash. I mean, I'm sure they're safe to employ. I feel like we can't employ Oddish though. This guy is like, he's just a weed. He's gonna ruin everything. Okay, I can see like these guys being employed. I'm trying to like find, where do I put you? Because you're just a weed. No one wants a weed around. They gotta sound dramatic. I mean, when we take care of our like lawns and shit, we kill weeds on site. So, and if he's just a weed, sorry, little guy. You kind of serve no purpose in this world other than just to be killed. You're invasive. You're an invasive species. That shit looks so fun. Just these fucking big terroristic threats and then just Oddish. I was trying to think, can we eat Oddish? I feel like Oddish would be... he's grass. Nah, I think we just have to kill Oddish on sight. Invasive species, but his big brothers, they're employed. They got jobs. But I think we do got our first food candidate. Paris is definitely food. You can just pluck the mushrooms off of him and cook up a good meal. I wouldn't eat Paris himself, but I think he does technically shed off his mushrooms. You can just pluck those off and eat them. Cook them up. Probably have to cook them up so they don't like kill you. He's not poison type technically. He's just grass bug. So you're eating a grassy bug. I think this guy probably is poisonous. I wouldn't eat that guy. That guy looks a little too gross. Let's look up some parasect facts. Yes?
Horse penis and balls.
I would eat some horse penis and balls too. Call me Joe Rogan. Yeah, see, this guy's like a parasite on him. I don't think that'd be great to eat. Toxic spores in China? They got China and Pokemon? What the fuck? Wait, they're used as herbal medicine though. All of these are fucking like saying it's toxic, but then there's just this one random one that has real life China talking about it, using it as herbal medicine. And now I'm just confused. Oh. Well, let's just say that's a wild creature. We don't interact with that guy. I don't think it's really trying to kill anybody either, because it's a dead fucking parasite. Well, we'd eat this little guy. We'd eat his son. Pluck off the mushrooms. Venonat and Venomoth. I mean, these are just like bugs. How big is Venomoth? 4'11"? I'm just scared of bugs. I think I'd kill that on sight. I don't like big bugs. But Butterfree's also a big bug. I don't know. But this is poisonous. He's just nefarious, I think. No, you're not poisonous. I think he's just in the same tier as Beatro, because he's poisoned and a big bug. He would definitely be a little nefarious. That thing's just a wild creature. It's just some random fuck-ass bug. Diglett and Dugtrio, these are just moles. Just wild creatures. Meowth and Urshin, those are the most freest pet tier I've ever seen in my life. That's just cat and big cat. He is nefarious, but I mean, most cats are also nefarious. He's not really gonna do anything crazy. He's a cat. He's stupid. Now, is it legal to own a duck? I think it is, right? I don't think that's technically illegal. My cousin used to own a duck, actually, for like a day. Relegation's very significant by location, with federal law protecting wild ducks. So it's not really illegal, but it's like frowned upon. That's food. He could also be food. We could eat up a side duck. People do eat duck. That's a lot of meat, too. He's a fat guy. I think you're kind of cooking on the food tier, actually, Polly. He kind of fits both food and pet. I think people would do both. Just like a cow. Or like a pig or something. This one, though, I wouldn't eat that. But I don't think he would do anything really bad. He's just a wild animal. Okay, these guys. This is a crazed monkey. He's smaller, so he wouldn't do that much destruction, but he's definitely kill on sight. That's a powerful monkey. Powerful, angry, like, pig monkey thing. We gotta kill that guy. Bro could have been a boxer. He's too on edge to be a boxer. Maybe these guys could be a boxer, but not that guy. That guy doesn't know how to control himself. He'd kill somebody. Okay, these are the freest pets I've seen in my life. Although you might get in trouble for owning that guy. That guy's a little too big. That's like... It's like a wolf almost, right? Legendary Pokemon in China. What's up with the old Dex entries bringing up China? It's always the old ones that just bring up China specifically. Oh, Heart Gold brought it up too. I don't think we can own this guy. Since he's like a legendary creature. He's like a legend. I don't think we can own this. This is like a sanctioned animal type of deal. This is our... I got the perfect tier for this guy. This is our country's mascot, our animal friend. The bald eagle of our country that we live in John Pokemon World. You can't kill him, you can't own him, he's a sanctioned animal. You just admire his beauty and respect his elegance. That thing has the power to obliterate Manhattan. Like most of these Pokemon do. Not this guy though, that's just a little tadpole. These guys, I can't... Weird frog guy. Let me look up Poliwhirl stuff. Its belly spiral puts foes to sleep. We could definitely employ this guy for some kind of like sleep therapy if that's what his belly does. And it doesn't seem like psychological, like forcibly putting someone to sleep like a fucking Mewtwo or something would do. We can employ this guy. His big version though, I mean, probably would do the same thing, right? But he's also a fighting type. We can make him a boxer. Good swimmer. He can be a lifeguard. I think we employ this guy too. Good swimmer. I think we just get this guy to be a lifeguard. Or we send him to the Olympics. And he can be our, I forgot that guy's name already. We employ him too. Get a job, Poliwrath. Okay, these guys, What even is Abra? Like a cat, right? I don't know if I trust anything with like psychic abilities in a city. And I feel kind of dangerous. This guy's just a wild creature. His dex entries make it seem like he just runs when you get near him. A peculiar alpha wave? What? He's shilling Andrew Tate lore? We definitely can't keep this guy in the society. He's doing it again. Alpha waves. What the fuck is alpha waves? Wait, that induce headaches just by being close. Yeah, we can't keep this guy in the city. He's literally killing people. Fire red. It happened one morning. A boy with extra sensory powers awoke in a bed. I beg your pardon? What was going on in Gen 1? What? He did what? These Gen 1 Dex entries are... It's mainly Fire Red that's been fucking hilarious. What is going on in Fire Red? What about Alakazam? He's definitely probably worse than those two, right? See, I feel like this guy could be helpful, but... Maybe I'm just being racist to Alakazam. He sounds kind of scary. Any kind of psychic man seems very scary to have around. It's like AI. Like what's stopping him from just being like, nah, fuck you guys. If it trusts someone deeply, will let them have one of its spoons. Anything you eat with that spoon is apparently delicious. Okay, well now he's a chef too? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't trust this guy. I don't know where to put these fucking guys. I think we need a new tier for these guys. The megas I'm always just gonna put on kill on sight because they're evil. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna put them in nefarious because I think they could be trustworthy, but I don't trust them. I don't trust any creature with that intelligence. They definitely can turn. Maybe we can just kill Alakazam and take their spoons, since apparently their spoons make everything delicious. We harvest their fucking organs. Their spoon organs. Okay, I mean, these guys, they're just all employed. These are strong-ass men. They can do literally anything. They can be boxers. They can be construction workers. They just do everything for us. The beginning of Gen 3, they're... Oh yeah, that is true. The Machokes, they're there moving your stuff. They're just big burly men. They have to be workers. Okay, I need some info on Bellsprout. What are you, buddy? Is he another weed? He's a flower, actually. Okay. Also, he's like a just a little Venus flytrap. Okay. I knew the other guys were like his bigger forms. I didn't know Bellsprout was too. Would it be weird to call Bellsprout and... I don't know about you, but would it be weird to call Bellsprout a pet? Because if he's a Venus flytrap, I think people would like own him, but it's a living... He's a plant. Also, Pokemon are just all like just monsters. I don't think it's that strange to call him a pet. Can we employ a Weepin' Bell? Look at some Weepin' Bell facts. I don't think I'm employing Victory Bell though. Spits out poison powder. This poison is such... I don't know. If it's got all this poison, I don't think we keep this around. I think we just let these things be wild animals. I don't think Victory Bell would try to hunt us down, but, well, it does famously suck on James a lot. I think we could just let them be wild animals. I don't think they'll be threats. Like, they'll probably hurt us, but I don't think they mean to. I think these guys will actively think about hurting us. If these guys hurt us, it's just because they're wild animals. Okay, Tentacle, that's just a jellyfish. This guy, though, he... famously did 9/11 in the anime. It famously blew up fucking towers in the anime. That guy's a terrorist. We can't keep him around. We gotta put him on the list. That's like the second to third thing that pops up. That's like the third thing that fucking pops up. This guy's just actually a terrorist. Oh, actually, the tentacles are kind of doing it too. I didn't know the tentacles were here too. But yeah, see, this guy's causing mayhem. They didn't even show the scene where he breaks the fucking building. Is it right here? Did I just skip it? Oh yeah, there it is. Maybe the tentacles are terrorists too. I didn't know they did that also. I thought it was just the tentacles. These guys are both nuclear level threats. I didn't know tentacles were that evil too. I thought it was just him. That was not very tentacle of him. It's so funny that that episode was like banned, but it was still like in the opening of the OG anime. Like there's a clip of it in the opening where Tentacruel just fucking breaks some big ass building. But yeah, those two are terrorists. They're on the list. FBI is on their asses. These guys, I mean, they're just like, they're just rocks. It's just a wild creature, I guess. Okay, Ponyta, that's freest pet of my life. People own ponies. But Rapidash is a big stallion, so employed. Those are our jockeys, for the jockeys. What the fuck are these things? Isn't it illegal to sell Slowpoke tails though? Isn't that why you can only get them from Team Rocket? Or could you get them anywhere? Because I guess this could be like food, right then? We can just cut off his tails and chew on his tails. Since apparently it's like gum, not nutrient. I can't read that word. The tail is pleasant to chew on. Wait, Alolan home cooking involves drying Slowpoke tails and then simmering them into salty stews. Okay, so it's not illegal. So they're food. But Slowbro, though, that's different. Because his tail is kind of taken by... He's a hermit crab? That's a hermit crab? Okay. I think we just put him in wild animal. He's just a wild creature. I wouldn't want to own that. I don't see why anyone would want to own that. He's also technically a psychic type, but he's like stupid, so I don't think his psychic powers really are that scary. Can we get any lore on Mega Slowbro? He is a Mega, which is scary, but he's like a stupid looking Mega, so I don't know if... Great deal of power and a little motivation. Yeah, I think we killed that on sight. After I read that, he's definitely gonna kill somebody. Magnemite and Magneton, they're magnets. You get a job. We're gonna need magnets in this world. They'll do something. And they're electrical, so they can also give us electric powers. Farfetch'd is a duck, also. I'm pretty sure he's also got a leek with him, so you can cook him up with that leek. That's food. Tasty. Yum yum. Farfetch'd soup. I also think he is cooked in Pokemon lore, if I remember right. Doduo and Dodrio. He's definitely just a wild animal. I feel like people would try to own him, and that's illegal. I'm gonna put illegal pet. Because he's cute. But you shouldn't own that. That's like a fucking Roadrunner or something. I don't know if I put he's like nefarious. It's just the problem I have with like Beedrill or Fearow. It's like a big bird. I think he's gonna realize he's kind of powerful and start fucking around. But I don't think he's gonna be that crazy. We can shoot down a bird, but he's gonna try some stupid shit. I don't trust him. Seal and Dugong. I mean, technically they can be employed, right? We put them in fucking SeaWorld. Throw their asses in SeaWorld. Okay, Grimer and Muck, I mean, would that not just be a kill on sight? That's sludge. That's pollution. We gotta get that shit out of here. We gotta save the planet. I don't think that's like a nuclear level threat, but pollution is pretty bad. I guess it just depends on who you ask if how bad pollution is right now. I would say it's just a kill on sight. Get rid of him. How the fuck are you gonna kill literal sludge? Clean his ass. Clean him up. Call fucking Luigi and suck him up with a vacuum. Just slurping that shit up. Speaking of slurping, isn't he just like a oyster? Eat that guy. Oh wait, that was the wrong tier. I put him in the terrorist tier. It's not evil. It's just eat him. Cloister though, I mean that's a big oyster. Let me look at Cloister real quick. Once its shell is shut, it's impossible to open. Even a missile can't break the spikes open. Damn. So it seems like we can't eat this guy, because his shell is indestructible. So I think it's just a wild animal. We just leave it alone. I wouldn't... Cloister does... He's definitely kind of evil looking, but I don't think he would necessarily try to hurt people. I don't think he's got these guys' DNA. He's just a big clam. Let's go past him. Okay, I mean, these guys are ghosts. These are definitely, like, nefarious guys. But my thing with them is I don't think they're, like... They're trying to... Like, they're not trying to kill you. I think Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar are just trolls. Like, they'll probably, like, get you in some fucked up hot water, but they're not trying to, like, murder you. They're just assholes. I'm just gonna put all of them in nefarious. Like, if I think about them, like, in the anime, I just remember they were just, like, dickheads. They just trolled Ash and took off. It could paralyze you, but that just goes away. It's not like they take your legs away or something. They just stun you for a second. They're just little trolls. They're little hobgoblins. That's a kill on sight, though. That's a big, scary ghost. I don't trust that. That guy probably wants to kill me. Can't Mega Gengar transport you to literal hell? They got hell in Pokemon? Let's find out. The energy of Mega Evolution awakened it. It sinks into another dimension where it keeps a patient watch for its chance. So he can go to hell. Pause the spirit one time and just step one up. That's a new level. You're kind of right. He's got interdimensional powers. That's a little... That guy's definitely on the list, actually. I think anyone who could dimension hop like that might need to be put down immediately. I think he definitely got bumped up. That guy's scary. I don't trust that guy. Onyx? Is there a world where we can employ Onyx? You think we can trust Onyx not to lose his mind? Snake. I feel like I remember seeing this guy like have a job. This guy could be like more of an excavator than like the Geodude line. Can we try? I trust him. Give him a job. I don't think he'd do. He seems trustworthy. Now Steelix, he might do something, but he seems trustworthy. Look at him. He's just a cute guy. I don't think Drowsy's done anything bad, right? This guy's kill on sight. He's a predator. He's on a list. You gotta get that guy out of here. But Drowsy, I mean, Drowsy's just like a guy, right? What's Drowsy do? Puts enemies to sleep and eats their dreams. Okay, so this guy's nefarious. Maybe also kill on sight too. It loves fun dreams. It is thought to share common ancestry with Muna and Musharna. I'll put my goats next to that freak. Can tell where someone is sleep. I think we kill that guy on sight. I don't want that guy near my society, actually. I don't trust either one of those guys. Krabby and Kingler, freest food of my life. Yum yum. I love me some crab meat. Eat that guy up. Okay. These guys. Are they trustworthy enough not to just blow up out of nowhere? I'm trying to think of like the episodes of the anime I've seen. He's stupid. I think he just blows up out of pure anger. But I think Electrode's like reserved. He can keep his cool. So I think we definitely employ this guy. We can use him for electricity or just as a bomb. But this guy can't keep his head in the game, so I think he's like nefarious. We just keep him out of our society. I mean, these are also just the freest food of all time, right? That's just some eggs, and that's a coconut tree. Yum yum. Free food. Tasty, tasty. Cubone and Marowak, that's just a wild animal. Those are like, what, little like kangaroo guys? I don't know what they're supposed to be. But they're just cute little animals. These guys are employed. They're just actual men. They can be our entertainment. Go fight each other, you two. Bruce Lee versus Jackie Chan. Go crazy, guys. Hey, Lickitung. We need to investigate this Lickitung fella, because I don't think I want him in my society. But maybe he's got something that could help us. Who knows? What? That's gross, man. It's gooey saliva sticks to anything. Ew. I don't like these things. Wait, I think... Hold on. Let me see something. I might concoct a new tier. Banished from society. We don't want these guys in here. I don't want Lickitung in my society. Same as I don't want these guys in my society. I think also these two fit that. They're banished from my society because I don't trust them. Voltorb 2. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, because this guy's a freak. He's gross. I don't like him. I don't like what he does with that tongue. Get him out of my society. Coughing, wheezing, again, that's just a kill on sight. That's pollution. We don't need no more pollution in the world. Rhyhorn and Rhydon. What does the... I mean, these are technically a pet, I guess. You have one then as a pet in... What's it called? X and Y. Once it charges, it won't stop running until it falls asleep. It is inept at turning because of its 4 legs. Kinda mean. Rhyhorn's brain is very small. It is so dense while on a run it forgets why it started running in the first place. Strong but not too bright. Wow. Okay, so I don't think we can keep these in society. We just leave those be as wild animals. Because they're too stupid. What about Rhydon though? The drill Pokemon, that sounds promising for work. Show signs of intelligence. Okay, so we can teach it. Its rugged hide protects it from even lava. Okay, yeah, this looks like a guy we employ. I think actually you're getting demoted again to just wild creatures. The Diglett line. Since we can have this guy just excavate for everybody. I'm also tempted to do that with Onyx now too. Let me look at Onyx, because I didn't even research Onyx. Burrows at high speed. That is helpful though too. We can give both of them around. I think 2 of them are helpful. Okay, you can stay employed. I think the Diglets, though, we'll just let them be moles off on their own land. The Chansey is definitely employed, hello. Famously employed already in Pokemon. That's our healer. That's our nurses. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I think Tangela is food because I think its vines are actually like tasty or something. I think we can eat this guy. Vines that are similar to seaweed. Okay, that's not looking promising. I mean, actually, we do eat seaweed. Oh, maybe this guy could be food if it's similar to seaweed. And it's painless to rip off their vines, so. In Galar, they use Tangela's vines as herbs. Yeah, this guy is like food. We eat this guy up and use him for medicinal uses. Kangaskhan, we are literally killing Pokemon. Hey, some of these guys can't live in the same society as us. Want to live in the same world as a Charizard? That guy's scary. This is just a kangaroo, so I mean, I wouldn't really want to employ a kangaroo. Okay, this might be the one Mega that can just stay. She's just a mother with a kid now, with a grown-up kid. That one's fine. This is a kangaroo. Wild creatures. We don't eat seahorses. That I know of. Just let those guys tend to their own things. Do people eat koi fish? The other thing we eat? I mean, they're probably edible, but are they good? We're going to Reddit. We need help from Reddit. Okay, so it's looking like no, we don't eat these guys. So we just... They're just pets. They're just pets. Starfish are just wild animals. We don't really do nothing. Although we could harvest their jewels for money, for monetary gain. We'll just leave them alone. That's just a wild animal. We don't need to get that graphic. This is a big ass starfish. Maybe someone will do it, but that's illegal. Mr. Mime, I mean, he's a mime. He's got a job. That's his job, being a mime. Entertainment. Scyther. Nothing is saying these guys are like stupid or aggressive, so maybe we could hire them? They can be our landscapers and just whatever we need for chopping. Our woodcutters. Hire that guy. Jinx, I kind of want to banish Jinx. I don't want this in my society. I don't like that. Be a great farmer. The human-shaped Pokemon? That's your species? It seductively wiggles its hips as it walks. I beg your pardon? It does what now? I mean, I guess it's employed. It could be a dancer. A normal dancer or that kind of dancer, apparently, according to Pokemon. She can help out Jigglypuff and be a background dancer for Jigs at a concert. I feel like all these humanoid Pokemon just kind of get jobs because I don't think they're necessarily stupid. Electabuzz strikes me as stupid though. Let's see. If a major power outage occurs, it is certain that this Pokemon has eaten electricity at a... Okay, so he's stupid. See, I had a feeling he was stupid. Some towns do use him, apparently. We can just employ him. We just gotta make sure he doesn't do anything reckless. We can train him up. Magmar too. We're hiring Magmar. He's our fire guy. Oh, Pokemon you can employ in this goddamn world. Pinsir though, I feel like it's just a wild animal, right? It's a beetle. Yeah, I think he's just a wild animal. Just don't get near him. Okay, I don't know if giving this thing's wings. I think we gotta kill that guy. I don't trust the pincer with the wings, but the normal pincer, he's probably just chill. Tauros, I mean, probably, right? He's technically like a bull or a cow. The safe one would be to just make him employed because, yeah. Sun and Moon, he's like a mount that people use. I guess we can employ this guy too. Okay, Magikarp is definitely food. A Gyarados, that's a terrorist. Both of them. Come on now, that's a big sea water dragon. Bro's famous for having his own lake called the Lake of Rage. That guy needs to die. He will kill us all. Do not go near that guy. That is a scary man. Lapras, probably a wild animal. I don't think we fuck with that. I mean, Ditto could fall in like every fucking category. He's Ditto. We could just employ him and make him only turn into what we need. But I mean, realistically, Ditto could be just fucking anything. A Eevee pet, easy. I mean, all the other Eevees are just like some form of a dog. I feel like we can just own all the Eevees. Just put all of them in pets. Just cute little dogs. Maybe some a little more destructible like Flareon, but I mean, there's a fire pony in here too and a fire dog. They'll figure it out. I don't know what the fuck I do with Porygon. Isn't he like a virus? I guess employ him and use him as a weapon of mass destruction on our enemies. I guess hire him. Cyberspace, I don't know what we would do with that. Do something. We'll do something, Porygon. I don't know what what job you have, but you have a job. Get to work. These are like prehistoric beings. But I mean, these aren't like the scariest prehistoric beings. That guy's ugly, but I don't... I'm gonna start doesn't strike me as something that would just like attack somebody. Just wild animals. Same with Kabuto. Kabutops though. I don't trust those scythes. That's a little... I can trust Scyther with his scythes. I don't trust that guy with his scythes. He might cause some mischief. Aerodactyl though is definitely a kill on sight. A big rock dragon looking thing, it would kill that guy. And I think Aerodactyls are just naturally aggressive if I remember right, so get that fucking guy out of here. Snorlax? So, I mean... Snorlax is like a bear, right? Yeah, I mean, this looks like a big bear. It's just a wild animal. What do I do with these birds, bro? I think these birds are, like, fine. They don't strike me as, like, the legendaries that would just go around and kill things. Like, someone on this list would. I think they're just wild animals. We just let them exist in their world. Just let them be their big bird selves. I don't think we try to use them because that's probably not wise to use a legendary. Okay. I need to research on Dratini. So he's just a dragon Pokemon. Dratini really doesn't have no lore. Wait. Boots made from the tan cast-off skin are super look. You can use this dried-off skin for boots. What about Dragonair? Dragonair have any like kind of lore besides being mysterious? Into the able to control weather. They don't seem like aggressive Pokemon either. They can control weather. We could probably just hire Dragonair. Okay, here's the play. So I think Dragonite's a wild creature because he's like an illustrious beast. I wouldn't trust anyone owning a Dragonite. We just leave him alone. He just does his own thing in his world. He's not an evil guy either. I don't think he would try to hurt us, so I wouldn't put him any of these tiers. Dratini, I think we can keep Dratinis as pets. They're cute little snakes. They don't seem like they do harm. And if this guy can control the weather, hire his ass. Get him a job. Work with the farmers, like it said. Okay, Mewtwo is definitely a terrorist. That's all three of them. They're on a list. They're on government watch at all times. That guy definitely just wants to kill everybody. Famously. Mew though? What would Mew do? I feel like Mew's just... I think we just let Mew wander in the wild. A legal pet? That could fit with her. Because someone would definitely try to own a Mew and I would have them executed for doing that. That's a sanctioned animal. You can't touch her. Why banish Lickitung? Look at him, bro. You want that in your society? What that tongue do? You're banished from my society. Freak. Game is game. Yeah, you're definitely not allowed in my world. If I was president, I would have you exiled. I wouldn't even kill you, I'd just exile you. Okay, I think we're done. I don't think I would change anyone here. Done! Surprisingly, a lot of employed Pokemon in this world. I don't think we're gonna have that many. I love Wigglytuff just being the only one to have their own tier and retired. Well, I guess he does too, but it's just funny Wigglytuff has it. Retired veteran. Perfect. Save and download. Yeah, I'll definitely do the other regions soon because that was fun and goofy. That was a fun little grand time. This is the worst fucking tier list I've ever seen.